morning. So tell me how yesterday I came to sign my son out and lost my keys. Oh my God. BRB. So as I was saying, I lost my keys. But what I did was set the keys down on the table and didn't realize it. Talking on the phone for one, and then for two, the battery is dead in my key. So when I got in my car, it never notified me that the key was not in the car. So I get to the public library, I turn the car off, and then I notice, oh my God, I don't have my fucking keys. So here I am stuck at the library. The after school program is over with. So I have no way to call them or to get in the building to get my keys or to even check to make sure that they're there. So of course at this point I'm freaking out. And I'm here with my kids, so I'm thinking, what do I do? So I instantly tell myself, like, don't panic, just continue on. So I go in the library, do what I need to do, print some things out. And as I'm doing that, I'm trying to come up with the plan. Mind you, as I'm in the library, they say on the intercom, like, oh, we're closing in like 10 minutes. So I'm thinking, you know what, call maintenance. I thought they had like emergency maintenance. That way, I can get led into the apartment and just Uber home. So the Uber comes, and of course, on my route home, I get a text notification saying that emergency maintenance basically cannot help me, and that is something that I'll have to deal with on my own because it's after hours. What the fuck? And I guess to them, emergency maintenance is like the water is overflowing or something of that sort. So what you see now is when I made it here, and I'm like, what the fuck? Phone is on like 20 something percent. And this is the time where it was, mind you, I'm in Florida. This rarely happens. But this is the time where the fucking weather was dropping into like the 20s at night, bro. So this is us outside of the apartment. And I'm like, what the fuck? So at this time, I have decided to make phone calls with the last bit of percentage I have. Basically letting my family know what was going on, even though nobody's available at this time of night. But then I also started making phone calls to the locksmith, and like multiple people started calling my phone, family, the locksmith, different companies. I don't know how that happened. It's like when you call for insurance, everybody started calling. Like two people came out. One person told me like $450. I'm like, what the fuck? And then another one told me like, okay, I'll work with you. I'll charge you $250. So I went with that. And he was able to pry open the door, and he had to change the fucking lock. Mind you, I didn't know if this was acceptable at the apartment complex or not, but baby, we was gonna have to figure that out the next day because all I know is we fucking freezing. My nose is cold. Our nose is running. Like, we gonna be fucking sick soon. So I just said, fuck it. We did that. And the next morning, I had to Uber, hoping and praying that my keys were at that school. So the damn Uber was like $48. And I was so shocked. I'm like, what the fuck? I get to the school, and the fucking program in the morning, like, because there's like two segments, a morning and an afternoon. So the morning segment is almost over with. So, oh my God, I'm just like, I don't want to talk to you no more, Uber driver. Like, I'm just so focused on the road. Like, I'm driving. So I get to the school, and I'm trying to run out the car. Like, can you just stay right here? I run up, and I see one of the ladies that is in the program. And I'm like, did you see my keys? And she was looking at me crazy. I'm like, God, please no. Like, please. But she was like, yeah, we have them. And I'm just like, I've been trying to call y'all. Like, nobody ever picks up the phone. And then she proceeds to say, like, let me go and try to see if I can get the keys. Y'all, thank God I got my keys. And so now the Uber driver took me, which I paid for, to the library, which wasn't too far. And once I get here, mind you, I'm running late for work. Once I get here, I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? Because the door is literally not opening. Like, the key is locked. So I'm standing out here pressing the button. And that took place for about a good 10 minutes, if not more. And again, it's still freezing, and I hate the cold. And my son has asthma, so I'm already like nervous he's going to get sick. But I thought about it. I'm like, fucking YouTube. Got on YouTube, and they showed me a way to get in the fucking car when the key is dead. After that, I immediately went to goddamn Walmart because I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let me also Google what kind of key battery I need. So I went to Walmart, got the battery. Felt like I was getting a good one so it could last me the fuck longer. Once I got to work, I was like, fuck it, I'm already here at work. Well, I needed to get to work. I got to work, and later on in that day, I went on YouTube again to figure out how the fuck to get this battery in the key fob. And I did that, and oh my God, like, I was so happy to be home the next day, like, after standing outside in the cold, having my car outside, and not having the key to my own fucking house. Like, it was just too much. But needless to say, have a backup plan, have extra keys. And if you're like me, a single mom in a town where you don't have much family or friends, like, just have an emergency plan, because I never saw that coming. Like, even with me having, backup money or not, it's like, just have a plan, because that was a long night for me and my kids. Like, I was miserable, and I'm sure they were too. But, kids are kids. They're going to find a way to do something. But, yes, that's just my little story time on how I got locked out of my motherfucking car and my house in the same night.